It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for another exciting adventure into the land of live, customizing, talking shop, and chopping shop here on Tiny Ming Tuesday. As always, I'm your host, Diamond Dave Wheeler, aka Dave Wonder, aka that guy who almost forgot the intro. With me, as always, is the madman of Minneapolis, the effervescent, bean-hating, LaCroix-swilling son of a gun. That's right. It's Madman Matt Lind. Hi, Matt.
Hey.
How's it going? Then joining us tonight, he is your King Ginger. What up, King? Hey, pew pew. Bang bang. Unfortunately, Beard will not be joining us tonight. He is under the weather, so all the good vibes to him. Also, real quick shout out to the COJ already popping off in the chat. Also, thanks Austin for swinging by and pooping by. I don't know.
Pooping by.
Come on. I believe in you. But what up, Lucky Butters? We got Rob in the house. We got comics, of course, Mitch. What up, Adam, Ninth, Fournette, Brio. Hello. We got Shakes. What up, Mr. Ryan Clark? Hey, Austin, James. What's going on? Ingram, Mixie. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. COVID, no bueno. I agree. What up, Nick? How's it going? Holy crap. All right, the chat's popping up. Oh, what up, Quinn? Greetings and salutations, Dave. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are having a terrific evening. Always, always. What up, Badger? How's it going? What kind of weather is it in Australia? Spider rain. Oh, wait, spider rain?
I mean...
Oh, never mind. When you said spider rain, I have a friend who uses that as a screen name. So I was like, oh, man, spider rain's in here? Cool. I'm like, oh, never mind. You meant like, rain that is spiders.
That was Prince's first...
I just realized my microphone's been off the whole time.
I was wondering. I was like, man, King's really messing with us, but
I figured he was just concentrating. He's got business.
I'm really tired. I don't know how long I'll be doing anything with my hands because I'm a little shaky. So
what up, Captain?
That shoveling sucked ass. That was rough today.
I concur.
Yeah, this was one of those days where it's like, man, I should get a snowblower. But
our snowblower's getting repaired.
This type of snow is like, this is like snowblower snow.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
But we don't have a snowblower, so we shoveled it the hard way.
Yeah, I went solo. It took me almost 2 hours.
Woo!
My driveway is a beast. I love it in the summer, but in the winter, it's the fucking pits.
Yeah, it sounds real rough.
Hamblin throwing up that Dick Bullet's private eye emoticon. Thank you. I am trying to find. There it is. That'll work.
I do want to know more about the ongoing adventures of Dick Bullets and
what?
Dick Bullets.
Oh yes, Dick Bullets.
Dick Bullets and his Noir detective agency.
Indeed. So I actually knocked these out a lot quicker than I intended to before the chat. Oh crap, Michael Taylor. Hey Dave and guys, how do I fix Black Series lightsabers when the little peg breaks off the actual blade? Is there a pin I could use to attach the blade to the hilt? What I recommend doing is actually taking, if you can, just carve out a little area on the actual hilt, and you can glue. You'll lose a little bit of the length, but you can actually glue the whole saber in there, and that'll give you the best connection.
Yeah, the trick, the issue you're going to run into is you're not going to be able to get anything that you're not going to see. So, I mean, you could certainly, flatten the end out and like put like a toothpick or, some sprue or something else in there to recreate that peg. But you're absolutely going to be able to see it through the blade.
Yeah.
So that's really the drawback.
So one thing I do use is I will
appreciate you, Mr. Ryan Clark.
Snip down paper clips, and then I'll use a little hand drill with the tiny end.
Yeah, you definitely want to get yourself a pin vise.
So I also if I remember correctly, you can add food coloring as a dye into
what up, Keith?
Into glue, even super glue. So that's what I would recommend is maybe putting a little bit of super glue in first, then putting the pin and then tinting it with the color of your lightsaber blade, and then jamming that paperclip in there, and then fitting it into the handle from there. That was just
Right.
me. It's just the way I get down on.
Hell yeah.
Adam, he doesn't want a smaller saber. His little pin broke off, which I have been worried about on many of my things. And Nick, I don't think you're going to have to worry about customizing one. I'm pretty sure they're going to do an Elisa.
I have no doubt.
But if I was to do one, what would be a good body?
It's like passing. Oh, what up, Spike? He says, "Hey,
To
all
the
sorry,
Spike?
Festival Sunday, King and Matt."
Oh, you're fine. We the first like 30 minutes was us trying to figure out a schedule for the next month.
Nice.
After that, we did do Hard Times, and we feel like Hard Times might be about ready for someone to do some
pretty good
proofreading, and then possibly get into some playtesting.
Nice.
So if anyone out there is interested in a rules light, Powered by the Apocalypse style RPG where you are playing 1980s wrestlers during a post-apocalyptic world, because we find out that Dusty Rhodes 1985 Hard Times promo is actually him prognosticating, baby, about a future with the machines. They try to take your job. And then they put the whole world on Hard Times, Daddy.
You were indeed there, Mitch, and we appreciated it.
Yes.
What's that here?
Sexy Binks were in the house.
I think, and I have no idea what you would do for a head. I have no ideas for that. But for a body, I think you could do worse for an Elisa than
Sarah Connor.
Yeah, than the Selby or whatever the hell this one was. Sarah Connor, because this vest will come off, and then you could probably find a jacket for her. But I think NECA's going to do one.
Shuguru moldable glue, making a skirt for a Sanastaros custom above the knee length. What y'all think? Shuguru moldable glue.
I'm not familiar with the Subaru or whatever.
I don't know. As far as that goes, sometimes I'll use actual fabric. Sometimes I'll use. Actually, if you can go, like a lot of fabric stores now have cosplay sections that have like material that has like it's like spandex with almost a rubber backing. That stuff's amazing because it gives you a really nice clean edge. Also, I just wanted to show these off real quick. These are two henchmen I built right before we went live. So adding to the Lucha Mafia, another member using that Master Public head, and then I found this dude on clearance already, which I think was on accident, but the demons just got some muscle.
It wouldn't surprise me if they start clearancing those soon because they've been lingering.
So very excited to add that.
I'm sad about that.
I want those heads.
Right? No soft goods. I feel like soft goods would be the way to go for that. But,
yeah, soft goods could work.
I mean, otherwise you could do her cape with it too.
True. This is the other one, King.
Yeah, I want those heads real bad.
They're real neat. I'm gonna futz around. I ended up getting 2 packs because I forgot that Tony had pre-ordered one, and he was like, "Hey man, you need one?" I said, "Yeah." So I'm gonna try and use as many of the heads as I can, and then whatever I got left, I'll hand them over.
Yeah, I love those heads. They're just brilliant looking.
They're really great sculpts.
I'm going to turn off my light for a second because I got to do some light boxing for a template.
I just
do
it in the dark.
I got to find bodies for the rest of my heads from that. I did.
I know you weren't big on those WWE bodies that I
don't like the basics,
but they would fit perfect. They're exactly what you're looking for.
Oh, you fuckers.
Well, Matt, I would not. I don't appreciate your language.
I just opened this Python Viper, and he's got 2
oh no,
left calves.
Womp womp.
Now I got 2, so I have another one in reserve. Hopefully that one's correct. But that sucks.
That does suck.
And hey, I ordered them online, so Okay, the other one's fine, so that's good. Let's see here. Paint remover, stripper for dry acrylic paint. I don't really have a preferred stripper that I use, honestly.
Please welcome Destiny to the stage.
I don't know if either of you guys do a lot of that. I try not to, I usually just paint over stuff.
The rest of my preferred dry paint remover paint stripper, which is now no longer in production. What do you guys like to use to strip dry acrylic paint quickly? I have it's a plastic razor blade that I'll use a lot of the time to get off. Like if it's kind of chunky, that's my go-to, I guess. But yeah.
I'm in the same boat as Matt. I don't do a lot of paint stripping. I probably should.
I'll just use like mineral spirits or whatever, but that doesn't tend to work super great on acrylic.
Nail polish remover. That's about it.
It's a lot of just scrubbing and yeah.
Because I'll get hella faded on some nail polish remover. Because I just channeled my brother there. I ain't got a lot of money today, but I mean, I get hella faded on some nail polish remover.
All right, so yes, this one is fine and looks good. So my bats are coming soon. They charged me for them.
Nice.
They also charged me for my retro Scorpion.
I got notification that was coming in. Dave, Sugaroo moldable glue link in your Insta, British product. You may want to look into it. Cheap on Amazon. Oh, all right.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it could be cool.
Instagram. Have you all ever customized a figure of yourself? Yes. I don't know where it went, but it's around.
I did one of Beard last year.
I made one of King a million years ago.
Yeah, it's up on top of my entertainment center upstairs.
Yeah, I've never really felt the desire to make a figure of myself.
I would hate it.
Yeah,
the self-loathing would be out of control.
I have about an 80% completed King Ginger figure that I've had sitting on my desk for going on 2 years now. Because
there was this pandemic that happened too.
Yeah,
I remember at one point you're like, "Hey, I'm working on this custom of you," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then the world shut down.
Yeah, my frustration ended up being that I was really excited about how it was coming out, and then they stopped making the shade of orange that I was using, and I was like, it was just like everything else is just like it doesn't match, and like I did all the intricate like beginning details in that, and I'm like, man, I do not want to repaint all that. What up, Throwback Girl? How's it going?
Quick question, David.
What?
Do you remember what I gave Oliver last year for Christmas? I gave him like a Motu like Lego guy, right?
Yeah, it was the
was it the Roton?
It was the Roton, yeah.
Perfect then.
It is one of the very few sets that has survived, for lack of a better term.
Because this year he's not around, is he?
No, he's upstairs. He's
not watching and subscribing.
No.
This year I was able to get him Point Dread.
Oh shit, dude! Yeah, he'll lose his mind.
There's a lot of stuff in that little set.
Dude, he has been on a bender of building, and like it is fantastic and frustrating at the same time because he gets so flustered when he's trying to work on one thing, and then he's like, "But I want to build this one." I'm like, "Welcome to being a creative." Like, I know I should be working on this, but I want to do this. It's like, yeah.
Welcome to adult problems. Hope you like the taste of ibuprofen.
Jesus. We need to get Oliver a bow to get him started early. Nice. Effortlessly random. I'm barely getting the bombastic Bagman tomorrow. Still playing catch up. Nice. Dang, Adam. Thank you, my friend. Building a JLU for a while. But things are crazy now. Should I stick with Mezco? Superpowers collection. Even Toy Galaxy changed to secret advice. Wait, what? Superpowers collection. Even Toy Galaxy. Building a Justice League. Yeah, okay, for a while, but things are crazy now. Should I stick with Mezco? Mezco is going to be slow as dirt for that.
It's going to take quite a while.
But on the bright side, it's going to be slow as dirt, so you got time. But McFarlane, obviously, different scale, different beast. So it's kind of the pick your poison of sorts. Oh man, did this completely separate? But
and yes, Panther 10, my birthday is coming up. Not super soon, but it's about a month out.
Oh, Matt, we're almost the same timeline.
True story.
When's yours?
Next week.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Isn't it like next Thursday?
I don't know. I took it off. It's the 8th. I don't remember what day it is. I don't even know what today is. So
yeah,
it is. It's next Thursday. Yeah, buddy.
I was like, I'm taking off that Thursday and Friday. I've got all this PTO to use. So.
And yes, I agree with comics. DCUC would be my preferred, but I think those are pretty pricey and harder to get these days.
They are.
But that is my DC line of choice. And yeah, we never did go around and do what everybody was working on. So I am currently fixing my classified Dr. Mindbender.
What happened?
Well, he's got those really like tight hips.
He's too goddamn swole.
So I was worried about breaking the little drop down butterfly joint in the waist if I moved his legs too much. And that's been a problem on some of the classified figures. So I dremeled out the sockets, and now they're a little loose, so I'm going to do a bit of hot glue and tighten those up. But the real bummer, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it super well, but Hasbro is inheriting some Mattel problems with cloth.
Oh, and staining?
Dyeing the plastic. So yeah, he's got some like purple stains on his shoulders from his black cape. So the thing I haven't figured out with these is what to do to make sure that the fabric doesn't continue to leach off dye.
Soak your cloth goods.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do. My concern is like on some of the like wrestling stuff that it would also like start to dye the applique that's on there, you know?
Yeah.
Like the logos and stuff.
Yeah.
For Mindbender, yeah, I can just soak it because it's just a black cape. And it doesn't matter if I ruin the finish of it a little bit because I can't use it right now anyway. So I don't want my figure to have purple shoulders.
It's a good call. Oh, what is going on with it? What?
It doesn't seem like I'm able to sand the shoulders down.
You are a little bit stuck up. Whoa! Sorry, chat's jumping. Dave Wonder, I finished my Ghost Rider custom with the new parts in Darth Maul cybernetic legs today. I needed them. Got tired of waiting for Darth Maul. It's fair. What up, Smunkin? How's it going? Oh man, my chat is going like so dirt slow. This is so frustrating. Like it just popped up and it was like, oh hey, did you see any of these? It's like no, I did not.
Yeah, James. I do. You know, I could clear coat the shoulders, but I'm worried that would just absorb the dye. So it's really about getting the dye out of the cloth goods. And I've got a ton of wrestling figures that I got to do that with too. So
I know.
But yeah. So what do the rest of you work on? Since I'm trying to sell Dr. Mindbender.
I am painting very tiny glasses right now. And then I got this in the P.O. box. I don't know who it's from. I know the head sculpt, but it is a animated series style lizard head.
Ooh, pretty.
I literally had this sitting in my cart still, so I did not even get a chance to buy it, and there's no markings on the thing. So whoever sent it, thank you. I really wish I could say thank you to who, but I can't. So yeah,
to unknown benefactor.
Yes.
Yeah, Mixie. I am also missing the Wonder Twins. I should have bought them. They were sitting at we're at like a local show for like a year on some guy's table every month, and I never pulled the trigger. And now I don't have the Wonder Twins. And I never did get the. I know they're a little out of scale, but that like Many Faces of Batman SDCC set with like Rip Van Batman and Rainbow Batman and Zebra Batman and shit. It's like,
Well, Batman is in Ra.
That rules.
Mitch, I don't know where Dave's Goliath is, but mine is nearby.
My Goliath is actually upstairs on my bookshelf.
Yeah, that Legion set was nice. So I wish they would have done more female members of the team.
Which one?
The DCUC Legion of Superheroes.
Oh, dude, that set was insane.
Yeah, that set was bonkers.
Do either of you have a favorite, or chat? Do you have a favorite Legion member?
Matter eating lad.
Matter eating lad.
It's one of those things that like I remember being a little kid and reading like Legion books and then being like, hold up, this guy can just eat stuff?
You can eat stuff, yeah.
Which sounds like a dumb power until like you need to get rid of something and then he just eats it.
Yeah.
You're like, that power is kind of awesome.
He's a bomb. He's not a bomb.
I gotta say, I think like appearance wise, Wildfires always looked really cool to me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Powers wise, I really like Ultra Boy because the idea of Superman but one at a time is just great to me.
We're in the same boat there. I also think Ultra Boy has the most Silver Age looking costume.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really mean anything, but it's like super generic Silver Age, and I just adore that costume.
And then I'm partial. I've read some iterations of the Legion, so I don't have like any like favorite characters like character wise in terms of like personality or stuff they've done or whatever. But I think it was, I can't remember if it was Abnett and Lanning or if it was a later thing with Colossal Boy, or maybe it was there from the start and I'm just not into it because I haven't read like any of the Silver Age Legion. But I love the idea that Colossal Boy his power is that he can shrink. He's just normally really huge, and his power is that he shrinks down to normal human size. The inversion of that trope I just love it.
I gotta say, like, there was a time where DC was killing it with designs because like Wildfire, I think you can put Firestorm in that category, Blue Devil. They all had just like these really, really cool, interesting, designs that were very original. And then I don't know why they stopped doing cool stuff like that.
Yeah, it happens here and there, but yeah, it's all trends and they'll let people do stuff. I will also throw out both the Simonson Manhunter and the who was it? Luke McDonnell that did the Manhunter run with Ostrander. I love that costume with the giant tunic and the hood and stuff. I love that run. I just love that book.
It's a great run. I used to have all of that. That was one of my first like deep DC forays where I was like, I don't know much about this, but the visual is just screaming to me.
Well, and I went into it because it spun out of and then back into Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And Ostrander Suicide Squad is my jam hard.
Yeah, I just picked up the first trade of that not too long ago.
Oh,
it is really good.
It's just peak. If you haven't checked that run out, yeah. Infinity Inc. I haven't dug into Infinity Inc. or the All-Star Squadron, But I'm always Roy Thomas always is interesting.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to leave Mixie's comment up there for so long, but it's true. Saturn Girl has a beautiful costume, and a classic one at that.
Yeah, good call. Those original 3 Legion members, their costumes are.
I feel the Tangent comic designs, especially the first year, are fantastic. Hell yeah. Jeff Johns era rainbow lanterns, right on. Dude, I am always surprised at how many people I meet that like Darkest or Blackest Night and that era, like the Johns Green Lantern run, like got them back into comics.
I mean, it's.
Oh, Matt froze. Oh, and he sent a message. Coming right back. Computer decided to crash out. All right, Matt, I am removing you.
It's not a bad run. It's just,
I mean, I totally get it. Like, it was one of those that I definitely, I remember it hitting, and I remember it really revitalizing my interest in a lot of the DC books.
Yeah.
Because at the time, like, New 52 wasn't doing anything for me.
Was that stuff prior to New 52 though? Was Blackest Night? I thought Blackest Night was prior to Flashpoint.
Maybe, I don't remember. I just remember I wasn't reading like any DC, and all of a sudden I was reading like 5 or 6 books.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, John's had a moment in time where he was, he was the cat's meow over at DC.
He was the king of DC for a minute, like a solid minute too.
But what are you gonna do? I still think that
make a shit ton of money.
Yeah, I mean, I still think that run on JSA is one of the best runs on any team book. I think his run on Avengers is highly underrated as well. I mean, beyond the
I agree with that.
Beyond Hank Pym shrinking down to pleasure his wife.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
But to me, that's an editor issue.
Yeah.
Someone editing that book should have been like, John, that's a really funny, interesting idea, but we aren't doing that here at Marvel. I don't know what freaky deaky stuff you were getting up to over at DC, but we don't do that here.
Yeah. This was pre House of Mouse.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think to me, it was one of those runs where, I mean, we got the whole, it was one of those early steps into T'Challa being like, hey guys, we're not friends. I'm a king. I have responsibilities.
Yeah.
So if you guys mess with my responsibilities, I have no problem just doing what needs to be done.
Fucking you up.
Yeah. I think it was kind of the first time we see, him and Namor kind of.
Well, you see him as regents. You see him as kings, not as anything else, which I always thought was cool.
Yeah, I agree. I think it made him very interesting in a team dynamic, because he was even, basically telling Tony Stark to go jump in the lake as well, because, it was like, you guys have your petty problems going on. I have an entire country of people that I have to watch out for.
Yeah. Which I love. Uh-oh. Oh, Matt's going to be a couple minutes. He's trying to get everything going.
Yeah, that happens.
It crashed like 4 times in a row now. Oh, no.
I had problems this morning, so it took me 40 minutes to get. Luckily, I woke up really, really early, but it took me 40 minutes to get my internet up and running for work. I was like, this is sucky.
Yeah. I cannot get this to take a decent picture. Oh my god, I loved in Blackest Night when Barry and Hal see Black Lantern and Martian Manhunter descending from the sky coming for them. They're like, oh shit, we're dead. Yeah. Did any of you hear the news about James Gunn getting into trouble with his overbosses at Warner Brothers after promoting the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special? No.
If that's an issue with Warner, then they're well, I already didn't have much respect for them, but that makes them like the dumbest, most petty people alive.
So Warner Brothers.
Because come on, I mean, he has to. He's promoting a series and a movie. I mean, come on.
He's promoting the Christmas special he just directed.
Yeah. Being
Like,
just get over yourselves.
I don't believe they will, King. Unfortunately, it's one of those sad things where I think about working on getting back on. Probably going to take a bit, says Matt. Sorry, bud. Hope it goes okay. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, it just makes you wonder, does anyone in corporate realize what a absolute joke they've become?
No, they don't. I mean, it's one of those things of I have friends who may or may not be working on several projects with said company, and each and every one of them is just like, it's a fucking nightmare. like everybody thinks you're out to get them, and it's like that is not the case. Dave Wonder Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special was really good. It was. I really enjoyed it.
Haven't watched it yet. I heard
Dude,
good things.
I'll put it this way. I've watched it twice.
Yeah, your brother was talking it up pretty hardcore.
And I do not have the time of day usually to watch something twice, but it's like 45 minutes. I don't know how to describe it. It is a Marvel production, but has the vibe of like every classic Christmas special to it, which I absolutely love. So,
yeah, contrary to Chris Hemsworth, I think Marvel needs more of that, not less of it.
What?
More of that diversity in thought, so they're not just mass producing the same type of movies over and over and over again. So I think they're going to be upset when James Gunn, I don't think they realize how much they're going to miss James Gunn as a creative voice. People are kind of getting that superhero fatigue, and he's one person who's been able to avoid that at two places.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like not only that, but not only like for making it work, but also in the fact that it's created new avenues. Like I had people telling me about this Guardians special who don't watch Marvel products.
Mm-hmm.
Like who are not that audience per se. Like it's amazing. It's just like that to me speaks highly, like speaks volumes about the talent that he's got.
I do think he knows how to tell a story. I think he's not afraid to take chances. He's loyal to the people he casts.
Oh yeah, fiercely loyal.
So he knows who he wants in his movies. He trusts them. They do good things. The same thing. I mean, Peacemaker's great. I liked Suicide Squad, but Peacemaker was fantastic.
That shit cracks me up. That was one of those shows of watching it and just going, holy shit. Like, I wonder if he knows. Dave Wonder, there's no such thing as superhero fatigue. It is a new genre of film other than the usual rom-coms, horror, fantasy, etc. movie types. I don't know. Superhero fatigue,
I disagree with that.
Has set in quite a bit with a lot of folks, unfortunately. Comics, Bucky's arm. No spoilers. 2 musical bits without sucking. It's a miracle of entertainment. Oh, dude, and it's the friggin' okay. This isn't a spoiler, but the band that plays the song in the show outside of the finale number is the old 97s. It's actually one of Gunn's like favorite bands as well. Fun fact, as well as Billy Mahoney's one of his favorite bands as well. So it's pretty damn cool. Peacemaker was DC Deadpool, pretty much. Someone say Todd McFarlane Batman
Mm.
fatigue? No, Ninth. We weren't talking about that yet.
I disagree with that take on Peacemaker as well.
I mean,
They're different
would,
characters. It's a different story.
oh, definitely. I
mean,
would say as far as it being the comedic, you know what I mean, like the haha.
I
show.
don't know, man. There's
some
that
dark and heavy
Peacemaker's
shit.
here, some dark shit going on.
Yeah,
And even Deadpool has some interesting things. It's just they're two characters that deal with some significant issues in some humorous ways. But I don't think that's. I just disagree. I mean, you're more than welcome to that take, but I disagree with it, which is fine. I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm not the expert, so.
I think the thing that got me about Peacemaker is it was really fun. Like overall, it was such a weird run, if that makes sense. Like it was one of those things of when you're watching it, you're going, I think I know what to expect, but yeah, what happened to New Money Matt Ninth? He's having some connectivity problems, so he's trying to get his computer to reboot. Honestly, the thing that caught me off guard, if you want to make a Deadpool comparison, I would say Vigilante in the show is very much in that vein, and I think that was on purpose. Like that was very much supposed to be not a jab, but very much.
I think the difference is one is playing an atypical neuroleptic, and the other one is just playing an insane person.
Yes. You named your eagle. Yeah.
I like the fact that we got a ASD representative character in a mainstream superhero movie who they didn't shy away from some of the portions of that struggle.
Agreed.
And I just, as someone who works with that populace, I was like, these are a lot of things I've seen in people that I've worked with.
Yeah.
Lack of empathy at times, the inability to understand some of the social nuances that we take for granted.
Oh, for sure.
I found that really interesting. I was like, oh man, you attach this to someone who ostensibly is murdering people.
Also, King, I thought you'd get a kick out of this. I was going to bust this open tonight.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he comes with a computer chair.
Nice.
Now I have someone for William Regal to lust over. What a strange dynamic.
I really like that dynamic. I think it's absolutely hilarious.
Okay, but you got to admit, did it catch you off guard? Because like it was one of those things where the first time I was like, that's funny. The second and third time I'm like, wait, is this a thing? Like
it makes me think that they've spent a lot of time at PWG shows.
Oh, definitely.
Because I know Regal was somebody who was constantly backstage at those shows for the E. So,
3M5000, the design for Vigilante and Peacemaker is very inaccurate. He's supposed to look like a cowboy. I think you're thinking of a different Vigilante.
Same name, different character.
Yes. Oh, man. There are a lot of twist ties on this. Yeah, they put up, so now they have the full announce team that you can get for AEW. But I was like, JR, cool. Tony Schiavone, awesome. But I was like, Excalibur is one of those dudes that I've watched you and I have watched a crap ton of PWG, King. And I was like, I will never say no to another luchador masked fellow. No RJ City yet? No RJ City yet. Unfortunately. Okay, this outside of this weird waist cut, like I'm not a fan of that. Like it gives him good articulation, but look at that seam. That's just very weird. The first Vigilante looked like the guy in the show. Vigilante from JLU was another guy. Very true, Smokey.
Well, I'll get that. So I'm gonna comic nerd real hard here.
Here we go.
The Cowboy Vigilante is the first Vigilante. He was a Seven Soldiers of Victory member during the Second World War. The Adrian, God, I can't remember his last name now. Character that is being portrayed in Peacemaker is the second vigilante who came along in the 80s, and I believe was a Marv Wolfman character that
He was.
Yeah, he showed up in Titans first, and was a DA in whatever city, and was a real piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, he was not a lovable character.
And I think he was a response to the Punisher.
Oh, Greg Saunders and Adrian Chase.
Yeah, Adrian Chase. Thank you, whoever did that. But I think he was more of a response to the Punisher than anything else by DC. Like they were trying to get on some of that sweet vigilante murder hobo action.
So I'm trying to figure this chair out, but the joint is not great.
But yeah, so I'll stop being a mega nerd now and doing that. Well, actually, guys,
never.
So, sorry about that. I had a moment. I'm overtired.
Greg is awesome and Adrian is a dick. Correct. Do you know what part about the Peacemaker vigilante missed in the adaptation? His head. When Arrow made up their own vigilante so that they could pull off a twist and turn Adrian Chase into best villain that series had. That's fair. We all know that Deadpool was a direct ripoff of Deathstroke.
Yeah, but I mean,
he was also never intended to stick around.
And I'm pretty sure it's been noted repetitively that Deathstroke was a ripoff of Captain America because they wanted an evil Captain America. So sometimes in comics there are no new ideas. It's all just riffs on a theme.
I did not notice that friggin' Excalibur has double jointed knees and hands, so you can be like, "Whoa, he gonna get you." You can do full on like superhero poses. Dave Wonder, since New Money Matt is not here, let's get Speaky Geeky to tell us his number one figure that will turn into his top 10. He is unavailable tonight. No, I was talking to him earlier. He has some stuff going on, but he might be popping on tomorrow for some gripping and ripping. Oh my God, does he fit? This is either the smallest computer chair or Excalibur is supposed to be a very large man. Which I've had the absolute pleasure of meeting him once, and he.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, when I was out west. But this computer chair, it is quite small.
They must be making a Paul White figure with the computer chair, so they're just going to reuse the sculpts.
I guess. I mean, the cool thing is, I mean, you can definitely. I mean, the funny thing is, I can pick him up and his ass sticks in the chair. That is kind of interesting.
You know, he's putting those asses in seats,
right? At least one. It's fun when the XPs get passed back and forth enough to change that much, though. The Captain America to Deathstroke to Deadpool change is radically different at the end of the chain. Yeah.
Yeah, it is neat. It's watching that Xerox of a Xerox of a Xerox thing.
Yeah.
That happens.
I wonder, do I have a body? I don't know if I have a body that would work for this. Now throw it out the window screaming, "Die on the ground, you fucking off the chair." No, I will not. Dave reused that computer chair for Sam Jackson Jurassic Park. Actually, what I was thinking is I was going to put Ned in it in my Spidey display because he is Peter's guy in a chair. This is pretty cool, though. Like, it is a kind of weird thing where it's like, this is so satisfying. He's just wee. Like, there he goes. Captain Insano with chair throwing action. Damn. Dave Wonder, got to close the comic shop. See you next time, my friend. Later, Quinn. Take it easy, bro.
Have a good one.
Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Chris Horror Show, realizing that Minnesota gets snow.
Told him if he needed an extra shovel, he just needed to reach out.
Oh yeah, no, I've been going back and forth with him this evening.
I got like 5 in my garage right now.
He is now the AEW Luchador Professor X.
That's awesome. I don't know who said that, but that's awesome.
I'm gonna put him in the X-Men display.
You should see if he fits in Xavier's like cartoon floaty chair.
I feel like this is very PWG though. Like, to me, my X-Men. Wheel. Why are the figures of the commentary team exclusive to Ringside? Because I don't think they thought that this dude would sell very well in a mainline store. Oh no, Matt's still installing something. Now you can have Excalibur and Regal Scissoring. I cannot wait for the new Regal figure. Also, King, I don't know if you saw this on last night's stream. I unboxed this. I added a wrestling title to it, but this is the coolest damn figure.
I did see your pictures of it. I'd seen that figure out in the wild as far as like from pictures of other people having it and was really impressed. It's a really pretty figure.
It is. And like the fact that, okay,
it's got the G.I. Joe aesthetic, like so good.
And his glasses and hat, like check this shit out. Like, okay, it's a normal figure, but look at that. Nothing. They're not moving.
That's pretty great.
They fit. Plus he comes with a little figure of himself. It's beautiful. To me, my actual mice. Yes, Dave Wonder, the title makes the figure pop even more. Yeah, I gotta customize that one so that it's all painted up. Also, now I have to see if I can fit Excalibur in Professor Xavier's hover chair.
See?
Hopefully, I'll only knock down a few people. Oh, shit. Got him out with nobody falling over.
Living that good life.
This figure friggin' rules. I did add this. That's a can of beams effect, but check that out. Just
that's cool.
Oh, I like that. And he comes with his little blankie to cover his legs.
Right. I went out tonight and shoveled in shorts and didn't realize until I was done that my legs are absolutely frozen.
Oh, that's holy shit, King.
Does it work?
To me, my ex.
To me, my flippy boys. To me, all of you wearing shitty little boots.
Oh my God, this rules.
So now you need to cast the rest of the best of the PWG roster as X-Men. There's your mission, David.
So King, let me ask you something here.
Mm-hmm.
Now the real trick. Does Professor Excalibur? Hell yeah.
Oh, that's great. Whoever said that, kudos.
Low budget X-Men.
The Roger Corman movie that was never made.
This brings me so much joy.
You can tell.
Crimson Geek. That works. Brian Cage's Wolverine. He does have a shirt that says Wolverine. What up, Dave? Got my movie token Razar today. Hell yeah, Zeus. That's awesome, Jay. Send pic to Beard. It will make him feel better.
That's true. That's some medicine for the soul right there. It's not chicken soup for the soul, but it's medicine for the soul. It's medicine for the soul.
Let's see if I can.
He's the head of the Reseda branch of the X-Men.
X-Men West.
X-Men West, yeah. Would that make Super Dragon his Magneto?
Yes, it would. All right. I just texted it to the Tiny Men group chat. This is what you are missing.
These are the shenanigans that you're being denied.
This makes me happy. I have to get another hover chair now. Damn it. That figure looks very oozy.
Chat killing it tonight. You should take a picture of that, though, and post it on Twitter because I bet you he would get a kick out of that.
Oh, I'm going to.
Would that make Regal Moriat Mertaggart?
Oh, the possibilities are endless.
They are.
Claudio would be Colossus. Yes, he would.
Yeah, that's a very easy one, but a great point to make there.
I don't want to put Professor X back in my display like this. Just in the friggin' wheelie chair. Just
Oh, the indignities.
You should have Professor Excalibur surrounded by your Lucha Mafia.
Oh.
Jack Swagger as Sabretooth.
Or just no Jack Swagger. I'm good.
That's fair.
Good, thanks.
Man, Darby Allin as Gambit. Dude, I would do like Trent Beretta as or just Trent as Gambit, and then Chuck Taylor as Rogue.
I would have Chuck and Trent as Iceman and Beast.
That'd be cool. Which one's the smart one though?
Definitely not Trent.
That's fair.
This is your wallet now. Look, it's a Ziploc bag. What is going on with your life? Hey guys, I'm hurt real bad.
Put the wrestler in Professor X place with everyone looking at him like, what the fuck?
Hey, if they want to stop being hated and loathed by mankind, that's the guy who'll get him there.
I'm posting it up now. Oh man, got really quiet. I mean, Charles Xavier has probably spent more issues walking than in a wheelchair at this point, so you could just put Chuck back in your X-Men display without offer chair. True. So turn slow Orange Cassidy into the Flash. Nice. Let's see.
Now, you've got a whole new project on your hands with this beast.
I put, this is why you don't miss a stream. Professor Excalibur may have pissed Charles off this time. Let's see. Well, these days, Beast is an absolute monster. So who in the AW is most like? Oh, Jesus. CM Punk as the Vanisher? Too soon? Oh, Jamie Hayter as Rogue would be actually, that's pretty cool. You got to have Jade Cargill as Storm. Do you have?
I mean, she can pretty much do whatever she wants.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who's going to argue with her? I, for one, like all my limbs exactly where they are currently attached.
True.
Like, I don't get intimidated very often, but that woman scares me. She looks like she's literally been carved out of marble.
So you're going to have a team Mexican wrestler, maybe. Kevin Owens as Juggernaut. Britt Baker as Jean Grey. Would that make Adam Cole Cyclops then?
I mean, it kind of fits. I don't know if there's enough dickheads to make the elite.
Oh, dude, they're the acolytes.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
What is wrong with social media?
I mean, do you really need to answer that question?
That's fair. I forget that Excalibur's handle is "Shut Up, Excalibur." There we go. My duty is done. There we go. Wheeler Yuta as Sunfire, 2 on the nose. Man, I don't know. Wheeler Yuta could be any number of characters, in my opinions.
Yeah.
You should do the DeBella twins as Gene and Maddie. Sammy and Tay would be good Rogue and Gambit. Be weird. Then who is Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch? Maybe that would be Tay and Sam. Bendis was writing anyways. Man, that Ultimate X-Men was weird. Sheeta as Psylocke, that'd be cool. Your wrestling X-Men team should be called the Exaggerators. I see what you did there. Damn it. Now I like legitimately I want to go on eBay and see if I can track down another hover chair. This is a problem, King.
I'm sorry, David, but I'm not sorry.
This is going to
I'm not sorry.
The first member of the Exaggerators, Papa Tony, with his nunchucking power. Give me my X-Men. Oh! I like how I'm just watching the stream and I get the notification of you posting on Insta. I told you, Juan, I was doing it. I kind of like Orange Cassidy as dupe. Not one, not two, but 3 cats. Oh, we still got 1 more minute. Kenny Omega as Archangel. I can see that. But you know what you could see first?
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not 1, not 2, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
Hover chair got expensive. Damn. I don't want to pay $50 for a hover chair or $90. Jeez Louise. Anybody got a spare hover chair? Holler.
Might look on a swap or something. I bet you know somebody who has one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask around because dang. I'm really out of my element here. I haven't watched wrestling since Brock Lesnar first showed up. Not my thing. So the next big thing was not your thing.
You're not missing anything. I'm currently not watching wrestling either.
I have been watching a lot of just random shit, which has been kind of fun. New Money Matt. Right? He'll be back someday. He's doing his damnedest. Oh man, I cannot wait to get cracking tomorrow. Literally, the thing that I have on my docket is sketch cards, finishing up some colors on a commission, and cleaning. I'm so excited. That's because it used to be the hover chair. Now it's the hover chair as it appeared in the Multiverse of Madness. It's going to go up even more with X-Men 97. I'm hoping there's a re-release when X-Men 97 hits. Just saying. Let's see here. Well, that could work. You ever look and like you visualize the dry brush on a figure? Like you visualize the different layers that you're going to use?
Yeah. Just usually when I do that, it turns out to look like shit because I'm a terrible painter.
You are a fantastic painter.
I am not a fantastic painter.
He'll get a VHS box release, maybe. Ouch. Gotta run. All right, have a good one, Mr. Ryan Clark. Take it easy, bro.
Bye, Ryan.
Until we get a Professor X in a flight suit. Man, that is a custom that has been in my mind for a while now. And I always stop short of going and actually getting the parts to make it. That is a figure that I have an irrational, or that is a costume I have an irrational love for. Because it makes no goddamn sense. And I think that's why I love it. But I have already, FYI, I have already primed this head, so I'm not just going in painting this without any prep.
I'm just going hog wild on it.
Yeah, I used the Tamiya Tamiya matte clear for plastics. I'm trying to think. I was talking to someone about that earlier this week. But
well.
Yes. Did I miss the Fantastic Three? You did, Iodine. I'm sorry. You just need a classified Duke. Yeah. You know what, Iodine? Just for you. Because we love you more.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry?
All right, King. Didn't mean to cut you off.
I said it's so nice to get him to it twice.
Hell yeah.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
To answer your question, Mitch, yes. Yes, I do. Just throwing that out there. His question was, do you think Professor X ever Donald Ducks it? Just no pants. That's my guess anyways. Haggerty is such a great cat name. It is. Bonus kitties.
Haggerty's a good cat. He's a good kitty boy.
Indeed. Such a good kitty. Such a good kitty. I haven't had time to go to a hobby shop trying to support a store rather than do Amazon Plus. I want to see what else they have. That's fair. Mitch fucking straight up poo bearing. Yeah. Oh, bother.
Oh, man.
You all right?
Yeah, I am fried.
That's fair. Well, dude, if you got to go, you got to go.
I do not have to go.
I know.
I'm not letting you fly solo, David.
Oh, I do
when
it.
That comes back, I might leave. But you can't force me out. I'm here, baby.
You forget I have the power, King. No.
You do, but I mean, you could force me out, technically.
I wouldn't do that. I only do that to Beard. With love, of course. Mainly because it's fun to fuck with him. Memories. King is being you stream man. He Donald Ducks it only when Moira or Gina's around. Fuck. I mean, accurate, but damn.
No, that old poon hound Charles Xavier.
King is being your stream man. Oh, like wingman, I think is what you're getting at.
I'm your stream dog.
Oh, I got you. Stream dog millionaire.
I mean, I can be. I can be whatever you want, baby.
Oh, for fudge's sake, I looked at 2 friggin' hover chairs and I already got the, like, hey, the seller wants to offer you this.
So, yeah, $20 when it's sold.
Yeah, they knocked off a whopping 3. Which I'm not dogging them for that. I'm just saying it's kind of funny. Like, I didn't even watch the item. I just went on and I looked at it. Yes, like Wingman. Okay. Hide the tent. Hope he has books in those cases. It's a pretty close match. That's still really light. Shit. Let's add a little purple in there. Oh, that made something not nice. Oh, that's
I hate that. I hate when I'm like, this is gonna look great. I did that with a face today, and it ended up like looking super weird, but it's a sci-fi miniature, so I was like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, it turned out okay, but it's like it looks like a very like someone fucked up a Sting makeup.
All right. I hate that I follow stuff just to see where it's going to end at because I'm not ready to buy and they make me an offer. Yeah, like I said, I didn't even watch anything. I mean, y'all were watching me. I literally hopped on and went, "Oh, those are pricey." Like, clicked on a few to see if they were indeed the correct ones, and that was the one that was like, "Hey,
Hey, saw you were checking me out. Let's seal this deal, baby.
you wanna buy my paralyzed man?"
Let's
and
make
the-
sweet, sweet commerce.
What? It's the algorithm. If we see someone looking or watching, they have auto offers set up. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, it's been a while since I've used the Bay of E. I usually 9 times out of 10, if I can, I will track it down locally. I got enough friends selling enough random shit that it's like, okay, rather try and support them than hop on the eBay. You looked at this 4 times overpriced $100 item. Here's an exclusive offer for you, 50 cents off. Yeah. Oh no. Stupid brush.
Oh no!
It
Why?
had some,
Why
it
betray?
had a goober in it.
Why betray you?
I don't know. Bastard.
I feel betray.
Man, I replaced my wash water before I came in here. And it's already like, hey, it's really dirty. This.
It's filthy.
I will say I'm getting closer on this paint match. I've been looking at you through the window, Don Nutt's voice.
I don't know who said that, but that is one of the most terrifying things I've heard in a while.
Sometimes you gotta. What do I have to do to get you in this wheelchair today? Or someone would indulge.
God damn it.
Damn. Have we gotten to the betrayal part of the stream? I mean, I suppose if you really want, Mitch. Oh no. Matt says, yeah, my computer might be fucked. I'll keep trying for a bit here, but I'm not optimistic. I'm sorry, man.
Just take care of your stuff, man. That's all. I mean, this is important, but your computer
that's pretty dang good for.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
I think I'll throw a little wash.
Pee good, pee good.
Oh, me doing good. Mitch Falcon, Matt, try your cell phone, new money. If they bring back the Rider series, who would you want made? I want a Johnny Blaze with a proper bike. Actually, a Dan Ketch would be great too, considering they keep on going. Yeah.
OG Kamen Rider, that's what I want.
Ooh. Let's see.
Mitch knows.
I was all excited. Like, how sometimes you get the like, hey, Black Friday sales, look at this item, and like it lists a couple things.
And you're like, these are terrible deals.
Well, and the thing that got me is I was like, hell yeah, I'm kind of excited for this because it said Kamen Rider. I'm like, what is it going to be? Is it going to be SH Figure Arts? Is it going to, like, what?
Those things are so expensive, though.
Dude, but the thing was, it was the 1-to-1 scale belt from freaking.
That's kind of cool.
I'm not really gonna lie, but the Cyber Monday deal on it was $500 instead of $600, and I was like, that's cool.
That's one of those big boy toys, as they've been called in certain conversations, that upset me greatly. Where I would be like, no, like, no, yeah, I'm not paying you half a mortgage for that for a belt that probably will not fit.
What does Mitch know? Mitch knows everything.
Mitch knows all.
Animated series Wolverine Jeep, that'd be cool. I got locked out of my Twitter because of the lizard. EE put up a question. What is something your current favorite figures say? Oh, jeez. Super 7 has cut in half all the TMNT Ultimates, the whole line. Wait, what? Oh, price-wise? Huh. Missed that. Yeah. I actually put some of my Super 7 turtles up in there. I got a bunch more that I gotta again, some stuff's gonna be moving around, some stuff's gonna be changing a little bit in here. I'm very excited. It's gonna be interesting. And I replied
Are you
with
on
Twitter,
are
"You
you on
die,
the
you
verge of it culling, David?
what?"
You on the verge of a culling soon?
Oh yeah, I mean I've been on the verge. I will be participating in the Nerdin' Out toy swap this Saturday,
Ooh.
and I'm actually bringing your games along too because I haven't
What,
been able to get them to anybody because the game swap people I never heard back from.
what are you talking about?
You gave me a bunch of games to sell.
Oh, well, shit. Good luck, man.
Ye-
I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was a bunch of kind of random stuff, and there was
Oh, it
one.
was all the Flying Frog stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Good games. Just I don't play them, so hopefully someone else will get some
If
wonderful
it
use
is
of them.
okay, if it is okay with you, I would
Plus, I
love.
had them for super cheap, so
There is like a Risk and a couple other games in there, but there's a toy drive going on right now for Twin Cities Geek, and I guess I could just give you some monies for them and donate them.
well, I would be interested to see what you get from 'em first because that Risk game is pricey.
Okay, doke.
But yeah, I mean, just between you and me, if they don't end up getting any action at the toy show or whatever, then yeah, go ahead. I mean,
Okie doke.
just we'll never speak of it again.
Ever.
If Cassandra asks you, just tell her that they did sell.
Oh, Mitch Huck says, King, thoughts on the Betrayal games?
The Betrayal games. I'm not sure I know what that is.
Apparently something with betrayal.
Tell me more. I mean, I like Betrayal.
He does, it's true.
I do. Oh my god, that hot chocolate tonight is killing it. I don't get to have it very often because it's a lot of calories, but I was like over 900 calories in the hole from shoveling. So
Indeed.
I was like, I will have the hot chocolate, the hottest of chocolates.
Indeed. Oh, Betrayal from Avalon Hill.
Like Betrayal at House on the Hill?
I don't know. It says Betrayal on Avalon Hill.
Yeah,
House on the Hill is a great game.
Yeah, I have that. I have the original print of that game. And I've always wanted to get the newer version, but my lovely better half would probably murder me in my sleep because she likes the version we have. Even though it needs a bunch of errata. It's kind of like Age of Empires.
I have one of the newer prints of it. It didn't change that much, did it?
Yeah, it was more due to the errata. There was a bunch of errata it needed. There was like a ton of like typos and stuff in the old. Now I did pick up Betrayal at Baldur's Gate a while back, and I've only played it a couple times, but it was fun.
Nice.
I like that they took the house and turned it into city streets. I thought that was interesting.
Oh, that's cool. I do have the Scooby-Doo version.
I've heard it's really fun. I've heard it's really, really fun. Like it fits the game really well.
Ollie and I have played it once, and I think he needed to be just a hair older. So I think that will be a Christmas break game.
That's a good idea. I mean, I think that's an intense kind of game for a kid that's super young. I might finish this guy tonight. Isn't that crazy? That's
perhaps I bring Lord Oliver over, and we
I'd play him. I mean,
we can play together. It'll be good. The third edition is out and usually going for like 25. Oh hell yeah!
Oh wow, that's
not bad. Mixie.
Bye, Mixie. Man. Get better.
So not only do I have a NECA version of the Mummy Raft now, but the extra bendy wire Cobra he came with has now been given to Serpentor. Man, I love my toys so much. Hell yeah. Wait, you mean Mummy Mikey, or did you repaint him? Because I have plans to do a Mummy Raft. I found a cheap, loose Mummy Mikey, and I will be doing some repainting with some awesome glow-in-the-dark paint I found, which I'm very, very excited for. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I lost 6 pounds from last week's flu. Oh, damn, Shaggy.
Yikes!
That, as they say, sucks.
Take care of yourself, Shaggy.
No shit. Yoicks at me. All right. Let's do a little touch-up.
All right, I'm gonna be back in a second, David. I've got to take some power converters to Tashi Station.
All right. So not only, yeah, I bought a second Miami Mikey to paint him. Nice. Yeah, it is on my list, and that is, I think, the only thing I have pre-planned to pick up this weekend. I don't think I'm going to be able to make all the classic monsters, but Mummy Raph was my first my first monster turtle that I ever owned. And I don't know, I've always had an affinity for that figure, and to have him in the NECA styling with that crazy friggin' detail is just plain old attractive to me. So attractive makes it sound super creepy. The kids are going swimming. Yes, they are. I'm sure yours will be 100 times better than mine, Dave, but we can't also. Hey, man, it's going to be great. Posted a pic on Instagram of my custom alongside the vintage Mummy Wrap. Did you? Hold on. Mummy. Comic, send me a link ski on Instagram. I somehow missed that. You guys suck. I mean, rock. I haven't found any of those NECA Universal Monster Trills yet. Oh, I think the only one I don't want is Splinter, so he'll be everywhere. Yeah. Didn't even think of getting glow-in-the-dark paint. Oh, I have some lovely... I don't want to say cheap paint, but it is a very... It's going to look very on model to the vintage figure, which I'm very excited about. And I apologize, I am trying to match the green I made before because it all dried up, because of course it did. So I'm touching up my paint follies from painting the teeth. I'll just blend all this in. Sorry, I know this is exhilarating streaming. Top 10 attractive toys. Hey, man, I mean, this guy. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah. This came together frighteningly fast, and I'm kind of okay with it. For it. Which, by the way, not this weekend, but next weekend, next Saturday, I believe it will be the return of Articulisted coming back, and the following weekend, I believe, will be Turtle Talk. I am going to confirm all those dates coming up soon, so I'm very excited. Can't wait for Phantom. Casey, me too. Dave's not your point. Boy, toy. Just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. Man, anybody else sing that shit when you're way too young to probably be singing it? Because I remember I used to love that song, and Lord knows it is not made for kiddos. Yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow night's Grippin' and Rippin' episode is going to have a pretty fun cast. A few familiar faces from around the toy community joining in, including one that you've been waiting for a minute. The return of Dosinci, along with a few other familiar faces. Very, very stoked to get some people back onto the channel that haven't been on. Well, I mean, they've been on the marathon stream, but they'll be coming back around. So as long as everybody remains healthy, we'll be good. gotta say, Serpentor is super awesome, and I do love me some turtles all day long, but this Jada Toys Wolfman sure is something special and beautiful. That's awesome, and also very good to hear. I'm that is one that is on the list. Whether or not I find one, I mean, I know that the shop will get one in eventually, and I'll probably just buy it from Hot Comics, just to support local. But let's see. You know what? Damn. All right. Let's go. Marathon stream. Why would you do such a thing as a marathon stream? Why, that would be to raise money for Extra Life, extra-life.org/participant/Dave Wonder. That's me. Make sure to go on over there. The link is in the video description below. Give money to help the kids. Thanks, Mitch. I also have the link up on my Instagram in case y'all are so inclined. Again, thank you to everybody who has already given and been a part of this crazy fucking adventure, because we've raised nearly $6,000, and that's pretty cool. What up, Toy Lips? Happy Tuesday, guys. Just saying hi, unless projects in the geek room. Man, no, that goes. Hell yeah. Let's see. There we go. You know what I'm going to call it? That works out. Now, I have a proper... Like, I love this lizard, but it definitely needed the animated series look. I'm going to actually pop... Well, I'll leave King in. But there we go. It's really hard to see. Come on. Focus. Focus. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a card back or something. Welcome to Amateur Hour here at the ranch. Well, come on. Focus. Focus. My camera does not want to play tonight. That sucks. Speaking of the children, that's right. Shaggy's jumping in a lake. You should go give him money. He's also doing the Polar Plunge, I believe in March, if I'm remembering correctly. If I were to try to get Serpentor and Dr. Mindbender, where's the place I can get one of each? eBay for sure. You can keep an eye on Pulse and see if they go back up as well. But yeah, it's kind of that weird thing of they're there but not there. I don't know. There may be shrinkage, but Shaggy won't shrink away from helping the kids. Nice. Put your hands behind him. I did, Smunkin. Oh, what up, Fuzzy? Hey, Dave, just popping in quick to let you and the COJ know that Dorkside Toys has been having severe problems filling orders for like a month now, in case someone didn't know. Damn. Okay, see, I've heard that from a couple people. I don't order from Dorkside a lot, and that's nothing against them. BBTS is the next state over, so I usually just go with them. There we go. There we go. Boink. But yeah, I got to remember to put that in the video description below as well. But yeah, I don't know. I have a custom lizard head sculpt on my Build-A-Figure that's up in the display right now. This one, I think I'm going to do a straight up X-Men animated, or X-Men, just an, well, you know what? Maybe I will make the Sentinel display a Marvel animated display. That'd be kind of cool. Pop in a bunch of the animated series villains that I've made. Ah, shit. It's gonna get tricky. But yeah. Hold on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Of course it works now. But yeah, I don't know. I might put a dark wash on him. Still, it's kind of hard to see those bright red eyes, but I don't know. I dig it. I'm not gonna cell shade it, but I really dig it. Heard the same Fuzzy Barbarian. A few people stopped ordering from them. Yeah, man, that sucks. I like Dorkside. I thought they were pretty dope. Hopefully things work out, I guess. Don't really know what's going on, but You know, I would do the polar plunge if I lived somewhere cold or knew how to swim. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, thanks, comics. I appreciate it. I'm trying to see. I just got buzzed. Where is it? There it is. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Cool. King and Nat are working through things right now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else I was going to work on. I ended up finishing these pretty damn quick, which I'm all for. What else was I going to work on? The Excalibur thing kind of caught me off guard because that ate a lot of time, but I also enjoyed the shit out of, like, I legitimately need to find another hover chair now because Professor Excalibur is going to go in my wrestling display just like this because he's awesome. Damn it. King and Matt are pooping together in their respective stalls. Let's do more with Professor Excalibur. Yeah. Now I want to make a shirt. To me, my X-Men. I don't know. I have a bunch of plans to make a bunch more Demon Henchmen. So I got a couple of those in the works. Lucha Mafia, always going to be growing. Got at least 2 more figures that I'm going to add to that. But yeah, I don't know. It's that weird thing of like this, like, I don't know, I dig this. Plus, I have a shit ton of those Boss Fight Studios accessory kits, which are still, I think, on sale at Ringside Collectibles for like $6 when you get a bunch of awesome stuff. Go buy them all. It's Excalibur. But yeah, I don't know. It's the simple things in collecting. I just saw a lot of people mentioning issues and figured I'd let the COJ know real quick. Hope everyone's having a good stream though. Ninth Archer. No worries, Fuzzy. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of running out of energy right now. King was shoveling and I did the snow blowing. But I also did a little bit of the shoveling and a bunch of wiring today with a couple buddies who are electricians. But your king.
Oh, hi.
Hi, bud.
How are you, my friend?
Welcome. Everybody was speculating you were pooping.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
No, I totally was.
Oh, fair.
I thought sometimes we call that. That looks really good.
Yeah.
We used to call that smuggling tigers. We've called it taking power converters. That came from Dave Richardson because we were fucking around and watched a news story where this lady got caught smuggling baby tigers in her luggage at the airport.
Jesus.
And he goes, "This is now a pooping metaphor." It just stuck. So that was back in those Halcyon days when Dave and I were mega tight. So I have something to actually unbox.
Oh yeah? Do it.
Yeah.
What you got?
Matthew got this for me.
Ooh, Rotan.
Since those bastards at Walmart canceled my pre-order.
Yeah, fuck Walmart.
I just can't.
Wait, don't fuck Walmart. I need my animated Spider-Man figs to come that are Walmart exclusives. Oh.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm the same way with my WWE superstars.
Right? Oh,
I was just like, I just want the parts, you shits.
You see the new Mario trailer looks fun as hell. I did. I'm very excited. The Demon Henchman should be carrying Professor Excalibur, maybe. Why does King look like he's holding Gotham to ransom? I mean,
what? I'm holding Gotham ransom. What?
Surprise.
I kind of do want to hold Gotham ransom now. If I put my hood up, if I get lit underneath.
Yeah, man, you gotta get lit, King.
I mean, I get all tore up on some super glue. So, yeah, Matt got this for me because Walmart is a bunch of bastards. They don't understand what pre-orders mean.
Not at all.
And they hate money. So, This is my favorite all-time Mochi vehicle.
Really? The Rotan?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. And I have a vintage one already up behind me on the in a battle scene. But this one's got it's got a special face, and it's got like the classics hood going on. It's way shinier than my fucking old one from the 80s.
Because it's not filled with lead. There we go. I think that's how he's going to be in the display. Yeah.
Oh, that's great, David. That really turned out.
I like it.
I've been painting a lot of a big Meng lately. I've been painting a lot of little boys.
I don't know. I've been working on some. The funny thing is, like, I'll take some pictures, and once I get the okay from some of the clients I've been working with, I'll post them up. But I've been working on some fun stuff, but it's like been a lot of really tiny stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like
I've just been doing like D&D, like terrain items and stuff. And it's turned out really good. And I've sent some pictures to you guys in the chat. I'm still waiting on my turtle boy to get his eyes dotted by the same thing with my Where's the T Titano and a couple other dudes who needs eyes. But this is what happens when you can't paint them and you have to rely upon the steady hand and the wonderful abilities of your better half.
Queen does do a damn fine job painting.
She does really good eyes.
So I hope Roton hits clearance, picked up some $5 Stridors, and have an army.
Damn, Toy de Jour, you a baller with that.
Right.
That's great. Jealous.
Comic says, I bought two. My favorite two. I used to chase our dog around with it in the living room.
Hey,
click noise.
Did we just become best friends because we used to do the same thing?
Surprise.
Yep.
King surprise. You are actually Comics 1017.
I mean, you know, it was bound to come out at some point. Oh God, that face. Oni face.
That's cool.
So I'm stoked about this.
Crimson Geek says still waiting for Attack Track to come out.
Attack Track is also a mega cool vehicle.
Do I need to get Crocmaster just to get like friggin' crocodiles to go with Lizard? Just have him around his feet.
If you do that, I'll take a Crocmaster head. So there's the hood on it.
Oh.
That is a baller ass wild vehicle. Oh, it still does the fucking roller thingy.
Ninth Archer. Tiger. Yes, you need a Crocmaster. Yeah. I have
David! David's doing the thing!
That's amazing. Without context, I hope someone makes a clip of your face right now with the click, 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 click. Yes, the click, click. That is very satisfying.
Mwah!
That's rad. So here's my question. Yeah. If the Roton is your also I figured, so you said that ultimate Castle Grayskull thing to the chat earlier. I figured out why I thought you had said it earlier.
I've sent parts of it to you before.
Yes.
The guy working on parts of it. But you were like, you sent this one. I was like, no, then I'm crazy. Yes, you're crazy.
Yeah. Oh, the Sunman 3-pack's already on sale. That's impressive. If you're just joining us now, Roton. So here's my question. Out of the excuse me. So out of all the vehicles, like let's say the Roton represents a small vehicle.
I was gonna say, are you going to let's say the Roton represents your relationship with your father?
No.
I was like, where are you going with this, David?
Oh, my son calls the Attack Track the space minivan. Nice.
Oh damn, that's the greatest.
I do want that Crocmaster, but I don't want that's fair.
You need
3-pack for $35.
That's good. That's a good price. That's like a little under 20 less than I played for it. Oh, Spydor is awesome.
I always wanted Spydor as a little kid because I thought it looked like a Spider-Man vehicle.
That's fair.
And I was like, it's giant Robo Spider. Like, I'm for it. Memories crashing in right now. I used a humidifier as a freeze ray. Nice. God,
when you guys start talking like this, it makes me so happy.
Right? COJ's the best. So Roton is a small vehicle. What would be your dream origins, like medium or large vehicle?
The Brontosaurus.
Oh shit, I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, that thing was. I remember seeing that in a catalog and losing my goddamn mind. But that was like towards the very end of He-Man.
Yeah.
And I was like a little bit too old for that. I was supposedly too old for that. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. When you're a big dork like I am, you're never really too old.
I was gonna say like King. Like,
Matt and I were having this conversation the other day, and I was like, it was so weird, like growing up, because my friends enjoyed a lot of the same nerdy shit I did, but were very embarrassed by it. So one of my best friends growing up was my high school quarterback. We lived a couple blocks away, and he was into the same stuff I was,
yeah.
but it was like a secret. Couldn't tell anybody because, girls don't want to know how many issues of Marvel Team Up you have. As opposed to me, who was bringing like Killing Joke to school. I've often said the only reason I had any sort of positive reputation at school was A, I was reasonably smart. B, I tried to be nice to almost everyone. And C, I was good at sports.
Nice.
If those things wouldn't have, especially the last one. It's funny how much people will give a shit about you when you can do things for them. But yeah, otherwise I would have, if I would have been 5'10", 130 pounds, no one would have gave a shit.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, no, it really is. I mean, I don't think I realized it as much until I got a little older and then was like, oh God, but yeah, I mean, my friends who I played D&D with, they didn't want anybody to know.
See, and the funny thing is like, I remember, I mean, obviously I'm a little younger, but it was that thing of nerdy things were more widely accepted. But like, I always remember, like, I'm trying to remember, it was when I was playing football, someone tried to like throw it in my face. They're like, well, you're a comic book nerd. And I went, yeah. And I just deadpan straight.
Yeah, I was the same way.
And they were just
so,
like, I'm like, dude, that's not an insult. Yeah, I have issues. Literally, a fucking long box in the basement. Like, what?
Also, my thing was like, I was a very temperamental young person, and I was not the best kid in the world. So I might have answered that with, "Yeah, you want to fight about it?"
Yeah.
And I would not be joking. I'd be like, let's just fight, because I apparently think that's how I'm going to solve all my problems through physical violence.
I knew I wasn't going to win that fight, so.
Yeah, even when I lost, I was, my thing was like, even if if you're going to fight, my grandfather always would say, if you're going to fight, fight. Don't pussyfoot around. But if you're going to fight and you're going to lose, give a good accounting for yourself.
Mitch, I'm with you on that. It was weird in high school when Adult Swim became a big thing. Like
I'm way older than you guys.
Yeah, no, but I remember like being in, I think it was like freshman or sophomore year in high school, and like that was when they like had Gundam Wing on like constant repeat.
Yeah, Big O.
Yeah, and I just remember like this dude in one of my English classes came up to me, and all of a sudden he just started talking to me about friggin' Endless Waltz and like just all the variations of the custom Gundams and all this stuff, and I'm like, what? Like, legitimately, like my brain just all of a sudden went, oh, this is happening. Okay, all right, yeah, let's go. Like, let's talk. This is fun. Like, I was so stoked.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before. It bears repeating. I played football with my friends because they played football. I was good at it, but I did not enjoy it, and I hated it in college. Because I was no longer playing with any of my friends. I was just playing with people. And by and large, I'm not a fan of people.
That's fair.
But I played basketball because I loved basketball. I did not enjoy the people I played basketball with the exception of about 2 people. And those people didn't give a shit about me, except for the fact they knew that I would help them win games.
Yeah.
And
you were an asset.
An asset, and I made them better because my win at all costs at that time attitude. I think it was Matt and I were talking the other day. I was like, my siblings have good reason to not like that version of me, and it's been a long road for me to show them that that person really doesn't exist anymore, because that version of me, would push my brother in the back into gravel to get a loose ball for a $10 pickup game.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the stitch scars to prove it.
Oh, Shaggy says, King, did you see the Brontosaurus in the Sears Wish book?
I did. We used to see the Sears Wish book at my grandparents' house because my mom's parents had money.
I will always remember the Sears Wish book as that thing that I'd see at my grandparents' house, but it'd be from like 4 years ago. So I'd always be like, I remember that. Wait, why do you guys have this?
This was real?
Well, this ends up looking like a Molotov cocktail. I added a smoke effect at the top of his.
Oh, that looks cool. I like that, man. Looks really good.
I don't know. I dig this.
I like it.
I think I am going to make an animated series. That's going to like my Sentinel fight scene thing is going to become an animated series thing, I think.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Matt sent me some links to those diorama things you can get.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, yeah. Extreme displays.
Jeez.
Chef's kiss. Those are ones that when I figure shit out, I kind of want to get a few of those to set up for photos, but I got some time before that. Oh boy.
Yeah, they're not cheap, but man, are they beautiful.
Yeah, and I've had so many people be like, "Oh, they're just cardboard," and it's like, yeah, but they're made to look amazing.
As someone who's made cardboard terrain before for skirmish games, it's not easy.
No,
it's
Smunkin',
not
the smoke effect came from the Mr. Negative pack. It's just one of the Legends like Gunsmoke effects. I basically just took a little bit of. I took my knife and kind of ran it around the rim of the beaker, and was able to loosen it up just a little bit so I could stick that into the top port. Mainly because I don't want to say hole. Shit. Anyways, I bought a NECA street scene this week. No idea where to put it. Yeah, I have one right over here that I've been customizing and putting random posters on and stickers and works in progress. And eventually that'll be my photo backdrop, but don't know when, don't know how. Sorry, my throat all of a sudden went dry on me. I think I might call it here in a minute because holy crap. Either that or I'm going to go get a big old glass of water because hooey.
Don't get sick, man. Your brother's already suffering.
Oh, I'm on the tail end of it. I was sick.
I don't need 2 sick wheeler boys.
I'll be good. I just need to hydrate. The Gundam Death Scythe was my favorite. Death Scythe was dope. I loved. I was a big heavy arms guy, but the Wing Zero custom where he had like angel wings, I always thought was insanely cool. I remember Beard had a model kit of that, and it was awesome.
I had forgotten that you guys were big Robotech and all that jazz. That was not something I was super into.
I have a Robotech Scar. Fun fact. Tiger Force Outback is back up on Target. Hell yeah. I actually saw like a handful of those in store the other day. Really cool looking figure. My brother had a Robotech sleeping bag from like, the mid to late 80s. So it had a metal zipper. And one morning,
I can see
my mom was like, "Hey, breakfast is ready." And I was like snugged into that while I was watching some cartoons, and I unzipped the thing and it unzipped my ankle. Essentially, it was bad. I bled a lot. Fortnite says, "I'm glad that I made it through the con weekend and flying without coming home sick. Yeah, sick sucks. I agree. I actually did okay after the show. It was about, I want to say about a week and a half, 2 weeks later, when it finally hit me, and I was like, damn it, I was so close. But thankfully it actually wasn't from a con. I believe my son brought something lovely home from school. My first Gundam.
Yeah, they are little disease vectors.
Nice. Yeah. Joys of elementary school. Mitch Falcon says, my first Gundam was G Gundam, so my favorite is Master Gundam. Still very cool. I remember seeing 0083 on, I don't remember if James rented like a video or it was something that we had like at the house. And I remember watching it and just being in awe of just like the mecha. Like it was just super cool. Like I don't remember much of the specifics, but I just remember sitting there going, ooh.
I think there's like always stuff like that. I can, again, because I don't have quite that same timeline experience, but I can remember seeing movies that like seeing them when like they came out. My mom's sister's husband, he like got access to stuff like on Betamax he should not have access to.
Oh, nice.
But I remember seeing Tron like when it was in theaters, but not in a theater, like seeing it outside.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Time Bandits. I remember seeing Time Bandits and just being like my brain melting.
I remember the first time seeing Tron, and I mean it was like an afternoon movie, and I remember just sitting there going, what? And like I fell in love with it. And there was a Tron cabinet up in the like travel agency, movie rental, haircutting, pizza restaurant, movie theater in my mom's hometown. And like that used to be, woo, excuse me. My Uncle Tone used to like give me a roll of quarters for my birthday, essentially, to go play that. It was always fun. Shaggy said, oh no, Shaggy, no. The flu has hit 3 out of 4 adults and 5 out of 9 students in our 3rd grade.
Jeez.
Sorry, homie, that fucking blows.
Take care of yourself, Shag.
Ooh, Mitch says, so we went to Epcot back in 95 and we stopped at the Japanese department store there and I got a Master Gundam model. I got home and fell down an early internet hole. Nice. Dude, Gundam don't play, man. Like, I'm very, very excited, actually. Not this weekend, but the following weekend, actually that Monday, I will be going down to Chicago with my friend for a very awesome concert. I'll be doing a little toy hunting, maybe.
Yeah, are you going to the toy store?
Yeah, always. If I'm in Chicago, I'm gonna make it count.
Well, I mean, if they're open, that's the thing. Like every time we've gone,
there's weird hours, but the show isn't until the evening. So, excuse me, but very, very excited. Because it's Bite Me Bambi is going to be playing, which is one of my favorite. Like I don't know. I guess it would be a ska supergroup because it's got former members of like Save Ferris and Starpool, and like it's ridiculous and it's wonderful. Gunpla can be very addicting, but my friend Adam that I'm going with is a huge Gunpla guy, like, and he has gone down the rabbit hole hard, and he wants to show me his collection. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I don't know, have anything with that. Like I remember seeing like the black hole.
Okay.
In a basement of a church.
Oh wow.
And I don't think they just was like, oh, it's a Disney movie and it's a space movie and the kids like the Star Wars. And I remember leaving that and going, I don't think I ever want to go to church again.
Yeah.
But
I won't watch more of that though.
But yeah, that movie was amazing.
Mitch says, I've resisted the Gunpla hole. That sounds filthy. Any favorite animes outside of Gundam? I don't know. Bebop and Trigun were always tried and true for me, but yeah, I don't know.
Ranma 1/2 was big for me.
Ranma, Evangelion, Lupin. I mean, yeah, there's a lot. Usually see different kinds of holes in a church basement, says Mitch. Oh. And
so my parents were friends with an Episcopal. So we lived between like 3 churches.
As you do.
It sucked. But one of the many churches my mom forced us to attend at different points. I love you, Mom, but pick a deity. So my dad was big on like, you kids won't go to a church until you've read all these books, because one of his masters was in world religion and mythology. So we'd go to all these different services, and it was like service bingo. So my parents get to be friends with this Episcopalian minister. I want to say that's what they are.
Sure.
And his wife, and they were super cool. And I liked them, and I would go to the Episcopalian church with my mom because that dude had every issue of Savage Sword of Conan, every issue of Conan. He was a Robert E. Howard like nut. He was super young. Like my parents were probably in their mid 30s.
Yeah.
And I think he was like in his mid 20s.
Okay.
But
a little bit of an age gap.
Yeah, my parents were, and my mother and father both remained until my father's passing, but my mother's still alive, but like super liberal in a very, very, very red state. So when other very liberal people would come into the town I lived in, somehow they would always end up being semi-adopted into like this group of people my parents
hung out with,
yeah, and had like weekly Friday dinners. And for a long time growing up, my parents always threw a massive Halloween party and a massive St. Patrick's Day party where the kids all had to go to my grandparents because the adults were gonna get blotto.
Ooh,
real drunk.
Oh, Ghost in the Shell, shit. I forgot.
Oh God, Ghost in the Shell, really good. Akira,
yeah.
Ninja Scroll. Although when you get older and you realize just how kind of problematic Ninja Scroll is.
Dude, the one that I was thinking of was Yu Yu Hakusho. Like I remember that being on all the friggin' time.
The only reason I got into Ranma is because one of my friends was big into it and had all of the VHS.
Dude, it's 3M coming in. Yu Yu Hakusho, Outlaw Star, Vendread, Dragon Ball, Ronin Warriors. Dude, Ronin Warriors was one of those that I remember watching with my brother during the there was a specific summer that it was on like 2 or 3 times in the afternoon, and I remember just friggin' mainlining that for a summer because
like that was my world class experience too. Like during the summer, we would sneak into my friend's house where his parents were at work, and we watch world class championship wrestling on ESPN.
Nice.
And then break a lot of furniture doing the moves.
Yeah, attempting to do the things that we were told not to.
Yeah, that was the summer where I had to pay for a basketball backboard. I had to pay because I ripped a basketball backboard down dunking, serving those nasty dunks by sticking my foot on the garage and using it to parkour up, and fucking just wrecking a friend of mine's.
Oh Jesus, Samurai Pizza Cats! I do remember Smunkin'. Boondocks, dude. Afro Samurai was great too.
Yeah.
Pat Labor remains one of my favorite shows. Pat Labor also had Mamoru Oshii directing some of the eps as well. I don't remember.
It's like cops and they have a robot dude. They have like a robot mech that works with them. It's good.
Cool. G-Force or Battle of the Planets, hell yeah. But we are actually down to the last 4 minutes of the show. So King, I want you to plug the living daylights of what is coming up, because I know you got some stuff coming up. Where are you going to be? Where can people find you? Go.
This Friday, About It Games with all them sexy binks in the chat. I don't know where we're playing this week. Mitch has given me a bunch of suggestions, and I've got a bunch of games that are on tap for the future. But this week, I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing. Something fun. I owe the chat a game of Murder Spaghetti, so carrying is definitely going to be happening sooner rather than later. But yeah, Sunday is prep school, and we're prepping more of Matt's future G.I. Joe game. So that'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
And then next Monday is Down Outlands.
Cool. And as always, you can find him at all these fine places. Go like and subscribe and follow all those fantastic places. As always, you can find me right here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday is Let's Talk Toys. Tuesday is Tiny Meng Tuesday. Wednesday is Grippin' and Rippin' or something else, depending on it. And sometimes Saturdays too. Again, there's a bunch of new streams that are going to be coming to the channel. coming up here in the next couple of months. So keep an eye out for that. Articulisted is returning next Saturday. And then the following, I believe, will be Turtle Talk. So make sure to check those out. As always, like, follow, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you're notified whenever we go live here on the channels. And yeah, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being a part of this, COJ. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Matt, I hope your computer gets to feeling better soon. Beard, I hope you get to feeling better soon. Mitch, I just want to thank you for being the mod with the most. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, COJ. Oh, god dang. Hold on. Whoop. That's a nice. Expect to see, there will be pictures up on the Instagrams and such, I'm sure.
Yeah, he turned out pretty good. This has been sitting on my desk for a while. I got to finish up the base, and Cassandra's got to do the eyes, but he looking pretty ogre-y.
I'm for it.
Also, for those of you who have been with us for a long time, he just needs eyes.
Oh, shit. That's looking awesome.
Here's his base.
Oh, that's dope.
He has really turned out to the point I've had a couple people be like, can I just play that character?
Yeah, why not? Fortnite, catch you tomorrow, Dave. Good luck to everyone that isn't here tonight due to PC and health issues. So thank you, COJ. Much love from Minnesota. And as always, good night. Mitch, don't worry. We're not going 7 nights a week.
See you on Friday, Mitch.
Yeah.